Okay, so here we are in Scenic Episode 3, which will come on in a few seconds.
It's not dark anymore, my eyes.
Revenge of the White Screen.
Revenge of the gibberish Japanese characters, some of which I recognize.
Some of which I hope didn't exist. Like more non-existence, please. And here we are on the Greens Express, the GG Express.
GG.
And KW asks Hyper if this is his first time on the train. He says no, there was a time before, except this is the only train in Dreamland and he hasn't been down.
Well, maybe he had a model train set when he was a kid.
Consistency. Yes, he is trains. He can run faster than the trains. He doesn't need trains. He's Hyper Kirby.
But have you seen the mapping in this game? It's all mazy. He can't really jump over shrubs and cliffs and the occasional broken, like, ice.
To be fair, though, the train doesn't look like it's going all that fast.
To be fair, I'm just distracted by the fireplace in the background in the train car.
Yeah, don't ask me about that. Don't ask me about that. I have no idea how.
It's a fire hazard on wheels!
Well, it's designed to be a very, very homey train. Sometimes someone just wants a fire in their train living room.
I guess.
Or they just want to donate their own coal to the engine.
Another foreshadowing the mid-boss of this chapter. And now they're wondering where Disc went. Where did Disc go?
It must be very hard to lose a Yoshi.
He is on top of the train. He's finally found his purpose in life, so he's going on top of the train to let the wind pass through his hair and finally be free for the first time in his entire life.
Except they're going through a tunnel right now.
Yeah, that's
Bridge alert.
a problem for
It's a very spacious tunnel.
He probably has backguano all over his fabulous hair right now.
If only he had a cape.
Rip Disc.
Oh, I did give him a cape. I gave him an ugly cape last episode.
Oh, you did.
Oh, shit. Oh, no! This master just stole all my stuff!
He took the blade with him.
So long,
He took
and thanks
blade
for
with
all
him,
the
yes.
gear.
Damn it!
Yeah.
And now I'm just playing around on the train.
Oh, hey, free in. The train
You
has an
toilet?
ATM.
I think there actually is an interest rate calculator, so as long as you have some money in your bank account, you will, continually get 10% every hour.
I think her dad is dead.
Yeah,
he's just keeled over on the bed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall asleep on a train. That's a recipe for motion sickness.
Haven't you ever seen Harry Potter? There's like the night bus, and in maybe the train just goes really, really slowly.
Yeah.
Well, the train looks like it's going faster now.
Dude, y'all, the ice cream and the little girl, no.
Oh, that should have been a side quest.
Should've.
We're not allowed to be nice.
I would totally know about side quests because I have totally
There's
played
the
up to
tunnel.
this
There's
point.
the tunnel. Disc is dead now. He
And then
splat
suddenly
right onto
I
the
go
wall.
back. I suddenly go back two rooms in the span of one door. And I'm just confused right
there's
now.
Grass outside of the train. What?
Very short
And
tunnel.
then I go through it again, and suddenly, oh, okay, I'm done. I'm done with the train.
There's actually a really cool background effect with the train windows, though.
Yeah.
So Disc is dead now.
Oh god, the ghost train.
Yes. I didn't have any other train sprite at the time, so I had to use that.
Choo choo.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
just
sweetly
returned
subtle.
from the afterlife.
Oh, no, we didn't return from the afterlife. We were bringing Disc to the afterlife.
Oh
And-
no, this.
Never heard from again.
He
So what, is he
wasn't. He really wasn't. The game just ends, so he's dead. He's
Oh
dead.
no,
I
you'll
killed
see.
Disc.
This does make quite a reappearance later on.
Really?
And
How?
what SL said is actually quite apt.
Almost a full
Really?
month? That's like light speed. What are you talking about?
Well, look, they have warp stars, okay?
Then why do they have trains?
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's a very elitist society. Like, Waddle Dees can't use warp stars. Only Kirby's can use warp stars.
But there's the warp star landing thing.
Or maybe it's a luxury thing. Like, why would you buy a $100 bottle of water? Because other people can't afford it.
It's not even good water. Oh my
It's
god,
water.
this place is like an explosion of color in your eyes.
It reminds
remember
me
the
of...
one-
Oh. It reminds me of
I
that
remember-
area from Super Mario RPG.
I I remember the one time, like, I was working on the MP3 page for, like, Kirby's Rainbow Resort, like, the website, and, like, I think someone saw, like, my web design, and it was, like, just an explosion of rainbows coming out of the wazoo, truly the sign of a disturbed mind. It was the one compliment I ever got from that person, even then I'm not sure it's a compliment.
I noticed a typo earlier. It was Vegetable Valley.
Oh yes, this is the game of typos. Every time you see one, take a sip.
I don't have a drink.
No, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't be able to stand. And now Kuiper's calling KW out on this bullshit. Oh no.
KW's never
always
actually
the hard way. And did that ever happen? I'm just like retconning KWRPG 1 all the time.
Well, don't ask me. I've never played that game either.
I vaguely remember playing KRPG 1, but I was like 10 at the time, so I know absolutely nothing about it.
I sort of remember it, kind of.
Everyone here who's actually played it can't remember it.
I played it once, and then I walked into this room, and there was this mustachio D there, and he's like, hey, you want to battle? And he's like, sure. And he took one attack, and the game just quit. The game just quit. It's like, nope.
I found Light and Dark Kirby, and I went to a tower, and I got lost in a desert, and then I gave up. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, the desert.
This is supposed to be a side quest, but never happened.
I don't know what to do here, so I'm just stomping flowers.
You know the Earthbound sign, Dav. Those flowers are a symbol for the souls in our hearts. Please do not step on them, you soulless monster, you.
But the sign's put on the flowers!
Yes, that's the joke.
Whoa, other way.
Railroad.
Why?
Whoa, other way.
Whoa.
You're supposed to look at the map and the save point, and you realize the way to, like, Green City, but you don't.
Yeah, but you know how little I care about the map.
I put so much work into that map.
I've only checked it, like, what? Once or twice since the entire game started? Oh,
and I think one of those times was forced. Wait, both of those times were forced.
No, only the second time was forced. The Northern River. And more plot. What the
look,
oh god!
This master got off the ghost train.
He's haunting us.
He is dead. You did kill him.
Oh my god! Desk, get back to us, Desk.
Oh god!
I don't know either. I was just wondering what the hell is he doing over there.
Yes, you need a certain amount of brute force.
I did not program that. I have no idea what's going on here.
Oh.
And that's why I didn't let you preview the video. Oh my god. Anyways, star blocks. They're annoying.
Yeah, they're annoying. This was actually what Espressivio, or whatever his name did. He went and littered this path with star blocks, and Staccato kept like them in Rainbow Town, so we would have just enough time to do this, because they need everyone else everywhere else. And this is poorly executed humor right here.
I did notice you modified the Kirby Warrior sprite to actually pull the sword out. That was...
What about it? What about it?
Thinking back, like, the Kirbys in the Kirby Warrior universe is kind of lame. They can't even break a star block.
They can't even inhale.
Well, they make up for that by being able to shoot fire.
They're just automatons that are not even alive. They don't.
They're the D&D equivalent to level 1 NPCs. They can't do anything. They wait around for the hero.
Welcome to Canaria. Welcome to Canaria. Welcome to Canaria.
I like swords. That's a very...
Now someone builds a road and suddenly a hill just grows out of it. At least that's how I'm assuming that's...
No, I have to tutorialize more. Goodness knows, I only use this
got a switch.
Just gotta hit a switch, man. Just gotta hit a switch.
There are a lot of flowers in this area.
How is that flower growing over the Rainbow Bridge?
They're 4-leaf clovers, so they're lucky? I don't... What did the switch do? Oh, the rainbows! Oh... Okay.
It came back through the other way.
Look, more flowers for me to stomp. Yay!
Just stomping away. You're very glad KW doesn't have a pollen allergy right now.
Look, a star, and I have no idea what the hell that is.
Status effect sneezing.
What is this, Earthbound?
I thought there'd be flavor text regarding that star, but it just goes, huh? 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 What is this?
He's never seen a star before.
This is where I gave up, okay?
Oh, my favorite thing to do in this game is read flavor text. Damn it!
If I was to go flavor text, I would have just made one center town and have that be the hub area. But no, I quickly realized that just wouldn't work. And I'm almost kind of glad there is no flavor text for this upcoming town.
Veteran
Village.
Yeah, so apparently Dreamland has an army, and the army's like, veterans come here, but Dreamland is a peaceful area that has no wars, so it's kinda redundant when you think about it.
But they talk about having a battle in the past.
It's a retirement home
Yeah,
for
the
veterans.
non-existent battles, they're all very senile.
What plumbing? We've not seen a single toilet.
That is a sink.
That's a joke. That is the joke.
The original chipsets of DE had toilets, but then I got questions about wondering how do Kirby's go poop, and I'm like, throwing that out.
I remember that. Oh God. No, they used a bucket.
And now I'm wondering, how the hell do you get up there?
You used the vine with the flowers on it.
Well, I
Unfortunately, Kirby Warrior
couldn't tell that was a
can't fly.
vine. I thought that was just decoration.
Oh wow, that's some golden sun crap right there.
Oh god.
That's about Joe. That's about Joe. Joe the chicken. Yes.
Are you retconning it right now?
Well, Bud's house is technically nearby. It's not mapped, but it's like suggested to be nearby.
Poor Bud. He never got to appear in this game.
I wonder what his weapon would be nowadays. Would he still fire out AOL CDs, or is that reference a bit dated?
Old people humor. No.
Wonderful old people humor. And this is the most worthless store.
Yeah, there's not even any poison. Why is that there? There are no enemies in DE that can poison you. There's just
Well, maybe there's poison ivy
Just in
included with
case?
all the flowers here.
I'd hope not.
And that Poppy brother looks like a little kid, but when you talk to him...
I didn't have Amanda make like old people face sets at the time though, that's why.
The real Star Warriors? I sense backstory.
No. Not even
No?
KW is buying them.
Amnesia. And deja vu.
He's forgotten this before, yes.
Oh,
They're all
great.
senile.
I forgot I had amnesia.
No, sire. I'm not letting you anywhere near my treasure map.
Treasure.
That's a pretty big treasure map you're guarding.
Treasure map.
That house is
I
just
didn't know
not
treasure
mapped.
maps were the size of a house.
You just didn't want to map that
It's
house.
a very specific map.
Oh god. Oh god. I
No,
hate this guy.
that's-
I hate this guy for so many reasons. Mainly because I had to keep referencing him in my own game, but ugh.
Really?
What's your
Wow.
favorite kind of
that's-
book to read?
I don't know why, but
Strategy
this guy
guides.
resounded with me back then, and...
Strategy funny.
Guys, tragic. At least I knew my audience, okay? You
Yes.
can't fault me for that.
Technically, a war story would be a horror story, I guess.
What if it's a strategy guide to war? Be like Sun Tzu.
Yes, World War II had a strategy guide, okay? Hitler was the final boss.
Oh god, this guy gives you some life tips. Some real life,
I love you.
sort of.
This is sad!
This town's depressing.
That's some pretty bitter war veterans in this sunny town.
I was an ageist bastard back then, wasn't I?
Word.
I think we all were back then.
Yeah. Hey, General D.
He's the only actual old person here. And even then, he only has 2 wrinkles, so that's how old he is.
Well, if he has 2 wrinkles, that must mean he must be twice as old as everyone else here.
Then again, are we sure Kirby's age, or can they age? I'm not even sure.
You know, I thought General D and KW were acquainted with each other already.
They had one line. Just one line. That's
the
all
original?
generally. Yeah, he was just there, and he's like, "Thank goodness you're here, hero in time." It's just like, whoa, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He had
totally
he had
knows him.
all of 2 lines. They didn't have much to work with. I'm sorry.
It's like spinning a yarn from nothing.
Well, here's the thing. Like, given the way like KWRPG works, it's like you thought he lived in bubbly clouds, but then you realized he was actually living on the piece of ground that got lifted up into space. So I had to realize he had to be here somehow.
Well, and then you built an entire old man town around him.
I apologize, Internet. I'm so sorry. It's the mini game is even worse. It makes even less sense considering.
You know what's the funny thing about this town, though? You design pretty much all the houses to have exactly the same layout and stuff. And I used to work in a retirement home, and they actually do like design all the rooms and houses with the exact same layout.
Weird.
Do you think General D made this town himself?
Well, he has an entire
Hexagon.
he has an entire thing underneath his house. Don't ask me how.
He must be more senile than the others. He just acts.
Hyper helped. Hyper helped.
Oh, hyper.
Maybe he's paranoid. Maybe he's like prepared for the war.
So he has PTSD.
That's a very
technically,
interesting concept.
Later in the game, the 4 elemental Ds will come here and lift this entire town off into space. So he's technically correct.
He's gonna be like, I knew it! I knew it!
I was right.
We attacked! And then like someone else is like,
The
then one of the other guys
non-existent
is like-
war. Yep. You have to save.
I just oh, I should go save
Ah,
first.
good point.
And I was running out of time.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
People keeping you from save points and cutscenes again.
Great win.
What is so important about that burrow thing? Right there?
Oh god, no,
what's
no.
this? Oh, what's this?
Oh no!
Avlein, please tell me about.
Oh no,
This
am I gonna
is
be in this?
This-
Uh-oh.
What
This-
am I looking at? What am I
This,
looking
this
at?
isn't KWRPG.
This is Topageddon. This is my version
Oh.
of the old man house.
Oh,
so
God.
I am also ageist. Yay!
Oh no.
Why does that old man have cat ears?
I played the demo and I never got this.
Grandpa, you're
I never
gonna
saw
drown!
Oh god.
Oh my
We
god.
were terrible young people.
It's a young one of these, so it has cat ears.
Oh, so anime of you, Avlein. Not even I use those.
I got that char set from your game, so it's your fault by proxy.
Yeah, then I realized it was a dumb idea, so I actually didn't put it in the game.
Old Kirby, he's just painted white. Originality.
That, you mean he's not made of stone? What's going on?
Oh god.
Here's to
Look,
kick
it's
your
cosmic.
own butt on
Oh
your
no!
own.
I have dialogue!
And look! Stupid topical humor!
What? What is the...
Oh wow.
Time has forgotten.
Nostalgia just hit me in
Tight.
waves.
Oh.
Oh god. This game was 90% like references to KWRPG 2 and 10% sheep.
You spelled guard
Yeah,
wrong. It was
sorry.
supposed to be guard.
Pancakes?
Gour.
Those are not pancakes. It's like a...
That pancakes looks a lot like steak.
Shut up.
Steak cakes. No, that's a good thing. You should have steak cakes.
He had a very limited prop set, okay?
I know, I'm genuinely amazed at how much flavor text I threw into these places.
That's a nice thing until
Oh,
you
hats.
realize you have to go and...
I don't remember any of this from the top again.
Now look at
demo.
this.
I don't remember there being music even.
What? Did I just blow
Yeah,
it up?
I was overhauling the animations at this point, so...
You just
Oh.
chug down the coffee. You're all You're all caffeinated now. You're
Oh,
basically
God.
your own dismaster.
Oh. Stupid old model.
I love how I wrote
doesn't even do
my
anything.
old Kirby character, and yet all those years ago, and now I still do emulate him. I'm just...
Oh god, no. I just want this part to end, please.
Please
Well,
tell...
now our mutual revenge on each other for KWRPG stealth is more or less complete, I guess.
Oh no, there's
Even
no
though
more
this is
topic-
entirely self-conflicted on your
Tell me there
part.
isn't more Top Again coming.
Oh no, there is more complicated coming eventually, and that's why I had you. That's why I added you into this chat room cosmic, just to torture you along with me, because I can't handle this on my own.
I guess. Why did you make my character your character's roommate? I don't even know anymore.
Well,
You were the first one to accept it, so I was like, yeah, okay, why not?
Yeah, well, it's all gonna be new to me, because the demo of Topageddon I had only played up to the tower exploding, and that was it.
But that room was in the tower exploding demo.
Oh.
You just never went to the right.
I guess I didn't.
Oh my god. Well, there was nothing there anyways other than a crusty cup of coffee.
That you still drunk anyway.
You didn't drink it. It just...
Kirby's no
yourself
fear.
on fire, apparently? How?
It was
Why is there water in the cabinet? I don't understand.
Oh, you got the floor wet.
Is it a water closet, maybe?
Ah.